And we got 5:16 now on this Monday morning. Well, the Upper Peninsula as well as the South Shore, they've been dealing with that lake effect snow throughout the second half of our weekend and into our day on this Monday morning. As a matter of fact, take a look at this. They are in 8th place for the top 10 snowiest winters in Ironwood. They've seen 243.4 inches. It's important to note they're in 8th place, but they've seen over 100 more inches than we have seen in Duluth. And Duluth has already seen their snowiest winter on record. And they need another 58.5 inches in Ironwood if they even want to crack and go into the first place. So definitely some very impressive snow totals down there. We're going to continue to see snow through the rest of the day today. We're talking about a winter storm warning up for both Ashland, Iron, as well as Gogebic counties in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Ashland and Iron County, that winter storm warning extends until 1 o'clock this afternoon. For Gogebic County, the Upper Peninsula, that extends until tomorrow morning at 1 a.m. You can see here on satellite radar, lake effect snow continues through the morning hours today. You're not so much seeing it on satellite radar right now towards the Upper Peninsula, but no doubt it is definitely snowing out there. Probably most of the snow that you're seeing out towards Bayfield as well as Douglas counties, that's probably very light in nature. Most of it probably not quite hitting the ground. And if it is, probably melting. Elsewhere, though, across the region, we're dealing with mainly dry and even mainly clear skies on the Minnesota side of things right now. For a live look outside from Duluth, shows a little bit of clearing out there, a little bit of brightening in the skies. We got 39 right now on top of the hill. Winds out of the north still between 20 and 25 miles per hour. Those breezy northerly winds, those will stick around through the daytime hours today, which means, yes, more lake effect snow ahead of us along the South Shore. Temperatures right now elsewhere, we got 32 Grand Marais, 33 in Ironwood, 32 Wallersmeet, 36 right now Hayward, 37 Soul Springs, 36 Ely, 35 Hibbing, 34 Orr, and 36 right now International Falls. Mainly clear skies on the Minnesota side of things, more clouds across northwest Wisconsin. And then as you head out towards the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, that's when you begin to encounter the snow shower activity. So here's how we're planning out the rest of your day for today today. We're going to keep those lake effect snow showers along the South Shore throughout the entirety of the day today. Mixture of sun and clouds on the Minnesota side of things. As we head towards tomorrow, we're starting off our day with those lake effect snow showers continuing along the South Shore before winds slowly begin to shift as we head towards tomorrow afternoon as well as tomorrow evening. That'll be good to shut off the lake effect snow machine as we head towards the second half of our day on Tuesday. Now, in terms of additional snow accumulation for the day today, that usual snow belt from Iron counties out towards Gogebic counties, they could possibly pick up an additional 5 to 7 inches of snow through the day today as well as the first half of our day tomorrow. Once we're done with that, though, we're all going to get in on that sunshine as well as even warmer temperatures as we head towards midweek. For today, most of us looking at 40s and 30s for northwest Wisconsin. Up here on the Minnesota side of things, we are talking about some 50s out there thanks to a little bit more sunshine. As we head towards tomorrow, most on the Minnesota side of things, we'll be talking about that 50-degree mark. Still cooler across northwest Wisconsin, the Upper Peninsula. You can see 30s still around the Upper Peninsula thanks to those lake effect clouds overhead. Then finally, as we head towards Wednesday, I think most of us will get closer to that 50-degree mark. And take a look on the Minnesota side of things. We're talking 60s for the Twin Ports, maybe even 70s off to the west. So, yes, some warmer air heading our way as we head through the rest of this week. Here's a look at what we're expecting through the rest of the day today. Temperatures today on the Minnesota side of things, and for the most part, are going to be in the mid to upper 40s. We have a mixture of sun and clouds overhead, and now a look at that 7-day forecast. Lake effect snow continues along the South Shore for the day today, as well as the first half of our day tomorrow. Then after that, we should all be mainly dry as we head towards Wednesday. There is the opportunity for a few showers as we head towards the end of this week, but I think the probability of that remains rather low. And take a look all in all in that 7-day forecast. Each day here in the 50s with the exception of the day today, and really not too much rain either talking about in that 7-day forecast. So finally, I think we're kind of on the upward swing here